If you're a fan of Dynamike, much like myself, you're going to enjoy this video. Today we're going to be highlighting literally the highest level Dynamike gameplay you can see out there right now, because a very significant milestone was obtained recently, and that is the world record for Dynamike, over 2,000 trophies. The man who beat Brawl Stars with Dynamike, none other than Lukey Bear himself. Taking a look at Brawlify.com, for the Dynamike leaderboards, we have Lukey Bear sitting at the #1 spot with 2,002 trophies on the man, getting it 3 days ago with a gap of just about 300 trophies separating first and second place. Guys, it's pretty dang well known here on this channel that I'm a fan of Lukey Bear. He was one of the very first players out there that popularized high skill gameplay with Dynamike. The flawless double and triple jumps really making Dynamike appear to be a fun brawler to pilot here in this game, and quite honestly encouraged me to try to pick up Dynamike and learn him a bit better way back in the days. So huge shout out to Lukey Bear. Make sure to go check him out with the links in the description down below. But I don't want to waste any time here in today's video. It's time to highlight some of this very high level Dynamike gameplay on multiple different game modes, so it's going to be pretty dang entertaining throughout for you guys to watch. Now, one thing that I do want to make certain with you guys that I've said in the past with Dynamike pushes is there's a very big difference in Dynamike gameplay compared to like 700 trophies and where they're at right now. The way you tend to want to play at this trophy level is just incredible accuracy as well as trying to hold down your lane. Nothing really flashy unless it's important to like jump around to avoid damage and stuff like that, or out of utility like speeding around the map like he just did there. But one thing you'll also notice from Lukey Bear is he is a savage in heist. He always is a crazy good player in heist with the double and triple jumps to speed up the map, and just a wicked damage dealer in this game mode. But accompanying him on the push is Pika as well as OG. We have to congratulate them on their crazy pushes as well to 2K on both B as well as Daryl. Incredible players and very fun to watch. But getting into it here, as you can see, finishing up the game of heist incredibly fast there, sitting at 1,420 trophies. But next, a little bit more play-by-play as we're entering this hot zone match here. Lukey whips out a phenomenal stun to start off the match. Not bad, but Stu rolls up with a gadget to break open the walls, and the red team gets an early lead here, gaining full control. Here we go. Pika using a super to get back into lane, trying to get control over this left side. With the help of Pika, Lukey gains control over this left hot zone ring. We'll see what happens here. Blue team looking really good. Not gonna lie, that aggression from Pika is just next level. But let's see how Lukey plays up against this Grom, quickly taking him down. My goodness, the pressure. One thing, guys, I feel like people don't realize about Dynamike is the fact that he does a crap ton of damage, dude. 3,000 damage with the super, and you can cycle supers incredibly fast with his character if you are accurate. But forcing to leave the zone with a jump over the wall, and he is going to go down to the Stu, whipping out a little flex jump there. You guys gotta love to see it. Sometimes jumping can be a pretty viable strategy, just being distracting. Sometimes people can't see the sticks being thrown out because they're more focused on you jumping in the air. But blue team, our team here, going to be able to pick up this dub quite easily. 100% to 62, sitting at 1,447 trophies. Crazy. Moving along to another game of heist, this time on a different map. Lukey rocking that old school Dynamike skin. You gotta love to see it. Hopping over the wall to get into the middle, and using the bushes to try to hide a little bit. Whipping out a stun to try to take down that Meg, but it didn't land. But it doesn't look like they're going to need to use that stun with that aggression from Pika. But let's see how Lukey pressures this enemy team to try to get over there to the safe. One thing you just got to do with Dynamike is just get on that safe, because he does so much freaking damage. Pika rolling in there, taking down the Meg. And now they're applying a crap ton of damage, landing some good damage on the safe as well as controlling the enemies coming back into lane, taking down the Crow. And now with the gear, the damage gear activated, he's even putting more damage on the heist safe. The enemy team just doesn't have any hope in the world to take down this team, man. It's insane. Also, it's not super amazing to play with like B on heist, but when your player's at this caliber, you can gotta get away with stuff like this. That's for dang sure. B can be viable on certain maps in heist, but typically isn't a brawler that you want to play. But here we go. Lukey hopping over the wall to try to get this little bit of damage. And yeah, the amount of damage that Dynamike does on a heist save is just nuts. Taking down some really good players there, getting high up there in trophies as well. But switching things up here to a game of Siege, a very fast game of Siege at that. So let's see how this one works. A very good map for a lobber, that's for dang sure. A lot of walls to hide behind. And we do have a Dynamike off. I'm sure Lukey will win this 1v1. Here we go, taking down Dynamike while simultaneously opening up that wall, making it easier for the bot to get to that IKE. Doing a phenomenal job. The accuracy on this man, dude. Sometimes it's easy to overlook those small, minute things when it comes to a very skilled Dynamike player, but it can be pretty dang tricky to land multiple shots on a brawler like Buzz, who their key focus is just to juke your shots, right? So doing a good job in lane, and it looks like we're going to be able to one push this Siege game. It's beautiful, dude. You gotta love it. Look how fast that match is. Holy crap. And still amazing players as well. These guys are good player destroyers. But seeing that that game was so dang fast, might as well follow it up with another quick game once again here on a different map of Heist. Up against really good players again. A lot of this gameplay is just up against like rank 35 pushers close to their milestone. So it really goes to show how good this team is. But another thing I really like about this game is it really goes to show something incredibly important with Dynamike that Lukey demonstrates quite well here in this match, and that is not to get distracted by brawlers that are hard to go up against like that BB. He throws a stick at her and then totally disregards her going up against the Tara as well as the Dynamike, trying to apply pressure on those two brawlers as opposed to BB. It's pretty dang straightforward and can be said with any brawler here in this game, but it really is important for Dynamike because I see so many players out there that go up against like Mortises trying to take them down when you should just be switching your focus to easier to hit brawlers, kind of like sharpshooters out there, you know what I mean? Don't get distracted by hard players to go up against, but sub-minute gameplay here. You love to see it once again up against really good players. Getting into our next match here, everybody. I think up against a counter comp or a snipe on this push, we have a Mortis in Siege, which is pretty dang rare to see at this trophy level. We have Cute Sans as well as Patchy, some well-known players here inside of the community. We'll see how Lukey does up against this counter comp. The Mortis in his lane to start, but Pika and Chippy swapping lanes. We have Patchy on Daryl. Let's see. Nice accuracy from Lukey, trying to take down this Daryl. Let's see. Nice. Oh my goodness. Lukey's so dang good. Sometimes those mind games with Dynamike trying to go up against players like that is really, really tricky. Getting a cheeky jump in there, just trying to secure that bolt, delaying time. And now going into the second Siege bot. We'll have one bolt and the enemy team has two. This is a little bit of a longer match, so I think it's going to get pretty dang sweaty. But mad props to the blue team for managing to get the very first bot. It really helps out a ton to gain control once the first bot dies and the enemy team is trying to get back into lane. Brawlers like Dynamike are really, really good for taking down or getting those chip damages off when the enemy team is going back into lane. But as you can see, they're doing really, really well here, trying to secure their bolts. But we have Mortis just ripping, dude. The hard counter is just relentless as Cute Sans on Mortis takes down Lukey. And the red team secures that next bot. Good thing, though, when you're playing Dynamike in Siege, he does a lot of damage to the bot. You're able to take him down fairly quick, using a stun gadget to take down that robot even faster, and trying to minimize the damage. The bot only getting 5%. Patchy rolling in, but not able to secure that bolt. Blue team is just rocking right now here for the third bot. And it looks like they're going to be able to do it as the enemy team has been fully wiped here. Come on, Lukey. Show me what you got. We got the Mortis rolling back into lane. He's got super. Lukey's got to kind of go back. And he took down Dynamike. That's a power level 11 Mortis there for you. It's so dang hard to gauge how much damage power level 11 does now, seeing that it's so dang new. But beforehand, if you're going up against a maxed out or just like a power level 9, you know that's only going to do 1,260. But there, 1,400 and something it did. But Lukey trying to get up there, double jumping or triple jumping just to get a little bit more damage on the safe. And look how close that match was, 91% to 95 as Mortis tried to get a little bit more damage there on it, taking down a really difficult comp for Luki's team. Nice, well done. But it's time to wrap up this gameplay with this final game. Another very, very sweaty siege game to secure the 2,000 trophies. So guys, it's going to be freaking epic. You gotta love Dynamite gameplay. And just watching these players too at this level, it's so dang fun. But here we are. We got a Dynamike, Barley, as well as a Sprout. Triple lobber, dude. It ain't going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So here we go. Managing to do fairly decent here off the rip. Luki doing a phenomenal job juking this Dynamike with really, really low HP. Holding down his lane while being super low. Well done there by Luki. The enemy Dynamike just can't hit him. Staying perfectly out of the range of him. Let's go, you guys. So they managed to secure the very first bot, but this triple thrower team comp is going to be really, really hard to apply damage from the bot itself, right? With those sprout walls, but seeing that you got brawlers like Dynamike, you can get a lot of damage in on that just as the boss robot is tanking for the IKE. But Luki Bear going down, and I think because of that, the enemy team might be able to secure this next robot. We'll see, though. We'll see. So Luki Bear's team getting pressured to the right lane by this Dynamike goes to show how threatening a Dynamike can be. That DPS is insane. And the enemy Dynamike getting 2 bolts there. But they managed to get the next siege here. But if they don't end it on this push, the red team, triple thrower, is going to have quite a big lead going into this next wave. Luki goes in with a jump. I don't know if that was a good idea. I think he just really wanted to get as much damage as possible there, but I think that's going to cost him here going into this next round. Maybe if Luki stayed alive, they could have ended it there, but we'll see how they react to this. I don't think, or I doubt at least, that they're going to be able to get this next robot. Going down to the Dynamike. It might be close if they get one more bolt. Okay, 5-5. Let's go. Yes. Going the full game, dude. And the enemy team got 7 as soon as it hit the tie. Holy crap, dude. That was very, very close. Up against the triple thrower comp like that as well, they can do a ton of damage. A lot of damage with just one robot push. So thank goodness that that went the way that it did for this final game, because the stakes are incredibly high when you're this high in trophies. If you lose one game, it's just devastating, absolutely devastating. But like I said before, that was the game to get 2,002 trophies, the world record push, and getting 2K. Crazy, dude. Oh my goodness. Well done. But yeah, everyone, that is the world record gameplay. Luki Bear himself ripping around and getting crazy high totals here on Dynamike. Once again, a huge congratulations to Luki Bear for the world record. I know it was a very tiring push for the mans, but he piloted Dynamike amazingly. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios. Take care.